Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, joining us from DeKalb County School District, our Superintendent, Dr. Devon Horton. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Big Tigger. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. What's happening with you?
School starts in a week for our students, so we're ready, geared up to bring in a new school year with some exciting work this year.
First day, Monday, August 4th. What are some of the things the district did to get students ready and get them amped up for back to school?
You know what? We had a phenomenal back-to-school prep rally on Saturday. It was well attended. The numbers are still coming in of how many people attended. We gave out supplies. We had different partners to help students with medical, dental, social services, all the things. And overall, we had a really good time with food and dance and really building like the family atmosphere that we know our students thrive in. And that was first. And then some other things that we've done that's going to be powerful for us this school year. We had one of the largest, if not the largest, technology purchases across the country. Over $50 million in technology for one-on-ones for all of our students as well as our staff. We did a refresher, and it's a real big deal. We got some great technology. We know the learning doesn't happen in schools without this technology, and we've been able to do that. We also geared up some safety and security pieces as well, with some new technology coming in for our cell phone lockers. As the state has launched a new law, we started on it last year, to disconnect, to reconnect. We have some new technology in that space, and also for safety when entering. There's a lot of things that we've done to make sure that the outer core of our schools are secured. So I'm just thankful and excited for what's ready to happen here in this new school year.
Talking to Dr. Devon Horton, Superintendent of DeKalb County School District. As we get ready for this new school year, they had this thing come out. The Governor's Office of Student Achievement had this list of the state's lowest performing schools, which a lot of people had an issue with. DeKalb County had 45 schools on that list. How accurate was that list, and what are we doing to fix it?
You have the schools that you just spoke about for the vouchers, which is a political game to get public money into private schools. That's the 45 list. And you will never find any other place where they use the bottom 25%. So a quarter of all schools across the state. But we also have what you call your lowest performing, and that's 10%. And we only have 21 schools that actually identify in the bottom 10% for academic performance. So there's a hustle here going on, Big Tigger, with how they're trying to cipher students into going to private schools. But I tell my staff and I tell my team and our wonderful board, the most important thing that we can do is give them better offering, continue to improve opportunities and access in our schools. And that list is going to sit there, but I believe our families know what's best for their children. And we'll continue to enjoy enrollment. I would say evening out, and in some cases even going up in some areas. We're still okay, and that was a political piece that was just done. It's happening across the country, and we know that.
All right, Dr. Devon Horton from the DeKalb County School District is in the building this morning as we get ready to go back to school. You mentioned the cell phone ban. I know teachers and educators are excited about it. What would you say to the parents of these kids that, some of them worried they won't be able to get in touch with their kids if they need to?
Yes, we have so many different systems in which our parents can get in touch with their students. If you think about it, Big Tigger, when we were in school, if parents want to get in touch with us in school, they didn't have a hard time. They would call the front office, and they'll come and get us if they need to. We have very similar structures in place. We also have emails and other ways to message between teachers and also families where they can get in touch with them. It's really a great thing to be able to take those phones away from our students being in class, being distracted. There's a lot of research out here right now that has showed the negative impact in which those cell phones have had on many of our families and our students. So we're just getting ahead of it. We started last year. We're also going deeper this year, and we believe we've seen the data from last year. We've seen drastic improvements around culture, discipline. We had 3,000 less suspensions last year in our district.
Nice.
And cell phones were connected to quite a few of those. So we are definitely in support, and our families will see a difference in how their students are achieving, and more importantly, the social engagement between them really picked up in a positive way.
Talking to Dr. Devon Horton over in DeKalb County. We were all sad to hear of Micah King's passing over at Arabia Mountain High School last week. What is being done to protect the students, in particular the students that are in these programs and football programs and things of that nature, and their health as we get ready for the season?
Yeah, that was such an unfortunate situation, and it really hurt our heart. And our prayers going out to the families and the coaching staff and that team in the Arabian Mountain community. We've done a few things. Last year was the first year that we actually put athletic trainers in all of our schools.
Really?
Arabian Mountain High School, yes. We didn't have athletic trainers in all of our schools. Last school year, was the first time that was done. And we did have one on site at the actual practice when that happened at Arabia. That's number one. We invested around $2 million a year to make sure that we have athletic trainers for all schools. We had a few schools that had them, about 4, but they were privately funded. Now we have them across the entire county for all high schools. That's one. The second thing is that we make sure that all of our students have their physicals. We cannot have students participating in athletics without going through the process, and they have to get medical clearance in order to do that. And the third thing, this is a list that I would say, I don't want to call it a wish list. It's just something that has to happen. If you look at some of our larger states where it's really hot, Texas, for example, they have what they call these bubble practice fields, and we really got to consider starting investing in those here in DeKalb County and probably across this entire county. In the summertime, I have a little experience with those, and they have been phenomenal and saved. I'm going to say they save lives in many instances because the students are not practicing in the sweltering heat, and so there's just opportunities for us to invest in other ways to make sure that students have what they need to be safe.
Dr. Devon Horton, we appreciate everything you're doing over there in DeKalb County. If people need to get in touch with you, where do they go?
They can go to our website and reach out. All of our emails are publicly listed in there. And they can send us an email, and we will be in touch. If it's not me, it'll be someone from our team that probably know a little bit more than I do anyway. So we always welcome being able to talk to our families and our community.
First day of school, Monday, August 4th. We'll see you there. Thank you, Dr. Devon Horton, Superintendent of DeKalb County Schools.
Yes, sir. Thank you for having us, and have a great time.